LinkedIn and see. Hey, we are live now. YouTube, Periscope, LinkedIn. I can't see comments on here. That's one thing I haven't figured out, Chris. Is you want to be on this? I haven't figured out.
Looks like I have no choice now.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to. Yeah, it's working on LinkedIn. So I'm able to see the comments on LinkedIn. So what's up, LinkedIn? Happy holidays. It's been a busy year up until recently. So let's okay. It's been a busy year until recently. And what are you doing?
Seeing about
Oh, what is
comments.
this? Yeah, but this is not the restream that I was using. It's not as easy. So I have to go on the comments. The real way to do this is to open up multiple things. But right now I'm looking at LinkedIn because that's where the the most of the audience is. So LinkedIn, YouTube, let me know your comments right now. Happy holidays to everybody. We just did a pretty good podcast,
Yeah.
episode 327 of Random Musings from the Glenn Charles Guru. It's currently uploading to YouTube. How to 10x your business opportunities in 2020. So, what's up, man? What's up, David? How to 10x your business opportunities in 2020, whether you're a research site or a somebody trying to break into the industry. And it's really simple. I mean, there's a lot of strategies, and we go in depth. And this is going to be our January webinar. What do you think about this, Chris?
Should be a good one.
Our January webinar is going to be fantastic. It's going to be perfect for everyone's New Year's resolutions. So this year has been crazy. The next year, 2020, is supposed to be really crazy. One of the things you brought up, I'm glad you brought this up, Chris. In the hey Rod, hey Lemine, how's it going? I'm glad you brought this up.
What's that?
The stock market is a leading indicator of the economic of clinical research activity,
Yeah, I think that one.
right? So where we ended that, and go listen episode 327 on the podcast, where we last left off was, I mean, 2019 has been the busiest year to date. 2020 is going to be even busier because right now the stock market's at all-time high, right?
Yes, it is.
So that's at least a 6 month leading indicator if I use the Great Recession in 2008 as a benchmark. So we're at least until June, it's going to be busier than it's ever been. And right now, the low hanging fruit, meaning the most plentiful type of study opportunities for sites, but even for people that want to work in the industry, because they go hand in hand, is CNS, central nervous system disorders, and GI. Okay, and then oncology is always high on that list too. So just something that we got into on that podcast, episode 327, also on the webinar. We put a few challenges in there as well. So for sites to get more studies, try to use free labor from medical assistant schools because they need places where their graduates can extern. So they need to volunteer a certain number of hours. You can have these externs do all kinds of things for you, in addition to just drawing blood and processing labs and vital signs and all that. They can actually, like, you'll know the ones that are interested in research, you'll be able to tell them, hey, I know you're interested in research, or they'll tell you, I'm interested in research, I want to learn more. You can then start having them do more of like research activities like data entry, maybe doing some biz dev for you, maybe going out in the community and recruiting patients, talking to doctors, talking to nurses. So that's a good idea, right?
Absolutely.
That was a good nugget from that podcast, and we'll probably do um, a webinar and a slide deck on this from Carlos. Carlos will do it. And now you're thinking of doing your own YouTube channel.
Not really.
Not really. Chris doesn't want to do it now.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, guys, even Chris is up to big things for 2020.
We'll see.
We'll see. We're going to do our Christmas party pretty soon, but I just wanted to go live on LinkedIn because I won't go live until 2020. So I wanted to go live and let you guys know how it's going. If anybody has any questions, let me know. We're also live on YouTube right now and on Periscope. So, yeah, that's it. Anything else you want to add? Anything we forgot on the podcast?
No, I think you covered everything. Very good synopsis there.
But anything that, like, because we
didn't cover
recorded
there.
it,
No,
yeah,
we can cover here. No, I don't think so.
just as a little bonus for the live stream viewers. No, No, it's cold. It's cold here for California.
Pay attention to the stock market. You'll know when
that's
recession
I think
will
that's
come.
the takeaway right there. Like, pay attention. Like, the stock market kind of is a leading indicator. I don't know about other industries. I'm sure it's the same, but in research, it's for sure a leading indicator, right? So if money's being pumped into the system, a lot of it is going to pharma and biotech. They're gonna have to. They can't just buy shares back with all their money. Like, this is new money. They have to put it to work. So this is good news for clinical researchers. Hey Mona, how's it going? This is good news for us in clinical research. This is good news for you if you're trying to get in the industry. This is great news if you're a site, if you're a CRO. Mm-hmm. And it's also a little bit scary because as things go up, they must eventually come down.
Unfortunately,
such as the law of gravity.
Yeah, Newton. Thanks, Newton.
Thanks, Newton. Yeah. So get your experience, get your opportunities, increase your market share, do everything in 2020, because we don't know how long the good days will last. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, a few more years. But why risk it? Do it now. And these last few weeks before the year's over, how many business days left in 2019? 9 business days left. Okay, I don't care who you are. If you want to 10x, another highlight from podcast episode 327, how to 10x your clinical research opportunities in 2020, start now, okay? 9 business days left. If you want to 10x your opportunities, you need to 10x the amount of people, quality people, that you talk to about clinical research. A funny thing happens, Chris, when you tell people what you want, what you're doing, and then how you're there to help them as well. A funny thing happens. They start listening. Sometimes, if you do it the right way.
Sometimes.
I mean, there's entire courses on this, but yeah. Like, go in there, obviously talk about what you want to happen, but then also say, hey, Chris, what are you trying to do next year? You trying to make a YouTube channel? Well, maybe we can help you.
Sure.
Right? Or whatever you're doing, So people are willing to listen to you. So you need to have more conversations. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I appreciate that. Episode 327 is a classic, and it's also going to be the January webinar. So talk to more people. You guys on LinkedIn, you're in a great place to do this. You don't even need to leave the platform you're on right now. Okay? You just comment on people's posts. Go in your feed. You don't even need to go far. If you're connected to clinical researchers, they're posting things. Leave comments. Hey, great article, great video. What are you doing about that? I mean, add some value to it, okay? Talk to more people. The opportunities don't just come. You have to, create the opportunity.
They just don't knock on your door?
I mean, sometimes they do.
Oh.
In a year like we're about to have, maybe.
Okay, good.
But if you're starting from nothing, you need momentum.
This is true.
You need momentum on your side.
Definitely true.
All right? Like,
Nobody's
something's at 0.
Right.
To go from 0 to 1 is much harder than go from 1 to 100. No, I did not read Peter Thiel's book, but I know that's what he said in there. But yeah, this is the process of creation, to go from 0 to 1, as opposed to 1 to 10. Like 1 to 10, if I'm at 1, I can get to 10 in a good market, because a rising tide raises all ships.
Absolutely.
We're in a good market. But if we're in a good market or a bad market, it doesn't matter. Going from 0 to 1 is equally hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
No, I would agree.
Yeah? And Chris agrees, guys. Unbelievable.
Hey, it happens.
Yes, it does happen. What a day. What a week. So this week, despite all that being said, okay, this is the first week all year that I've noticed a palpable slowdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Thanksgiving was busy. We were getting studies during Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Unbelievable. We were eating stuffing and getting CDAs.
Yep.
Stuffed in our inbox.
Yep.
Stuffing. This is the first week that I've noticed a real slowdown. And use that to your advantage, okay? Because right now, I know, and Chris, we get a lot of emails on a regular daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're alert. If we see an email now in this slow week, where we're getting 1/10 the emails we normally get, we're going to pay more attention. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that to email us, although you can, but use that to your advantage. Go email people that you've been meaning to email. maybe there's opportunities for them. Maybe they're going to have something to discuss with you of value that's you're going to now set the foundation for 2020 while everyone else, maybe your competitors are snowboarding or skiing. I don't know what people do during this time of the
Nothing
year.
wrong with snowboarding and
Right.
skiing, though.
Right, making tamales. Well, I don't know what people are
Sure.
doing. Those are good things, but you can also send 10 more emails. We have 9 business days left in 2019. That means you can send 10 emails a day in those 9 days. That's 90 points of contacts that you wouldn't have had, if you just take a break. And if you feel like taking a break, take a break. But if you want to 10x your business opportunities next year, you know what you got to do. I have had a look at a question on LinkedIn, and if you're on YouTube, leave comments. Okay, I have a site that had not entered data from October 12th by November 17th. Wow,
not too long.
They already had about 45 subjects.
Wow. It was a CRA or something?
Yeah, the PM told me they are now upset with me for trying to direct them towards GCP and Alcoa compliance.
What? Why would they be upset about that?
They're upset with me for trying to direct them towards GCP and Alcoa compliance. So what I'm interpreting is they're saying, hey, why didn't you have them enter data instead of like teaching them GCP? I don't know. I don't understand, but that's not a good thing. And it's a art. To be a good CRA is an art. You have to, obviously there's a lot of hard skills you have to master, like fundamentals, but then there's like persuasion.
Didn't you just encounter this at a site you CRA for?
Yeah, I monitor occasionally, and yeah, but it wasn't this bad, but this is 45 subjects. So I do try to stay on my site. Like, hey, you guys are behind. I even told the PI, you guys are behind. It would be good if you use this month to like slow down on screening to catch up, and they did. Now we're almost caught up. We're not all the way there, but I think by the new year we will be there. So in your case, I don't know. That's a tough one, and that's what makes being a CRA challenging. Especially when you're going back to back. But let me know more details in the comments because I'm not sure I understand everything you're saying. Alan, I am in Florida. Yeah, look, they're having investigator meetings right now. This guy just came back. Alan came back from IM in Florida just now.
Interesting.
What? That should be forget the stock market. That's a leading indicator. People are having investigator meetings the week of Christmas. Or the week before Christmas. Like, amazing. And who wouldn't want to be in Florida in Christmas? Only Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2. He didn't want to be in Florida.
No, I don't remember that.
I was obsessed with those movies as a kid.
I remember the first one. I really liked that one.
Yeah, the second one, the family goes to Florida, and he goes to New York.
I remember that.
And then the family's all upset that they're in Florida because who wants to spend Christmas in a tropical paradise? Even Macaulay Culkin actually said that. Who wants to spend Christmas in a tropical paradise anyways?
They're horrible about losing their child.
Yeah, child CPS should have been there many times. Yeah. After part 1, they should have been there.
Absolutely.
I don't even know if they did a part 3 because I grew up. But between the ages of 8 and 12, I was obsessed with Home Alone. So, yeah, Florida's great. I think that was Home Alone 2 where the family goes to Florida.
That's great.
I'm trying to think now.
I don't recall. I know I saw it, but I don't recall the specifics to the movie.
Yeah, maybe it was number 1 where they went to Florida. But
no, the first one they go to Paris.
First one, the parents go to Paris. The family goes to Paris and leave him there.
Right,
yes.
Right.
Okay, so the second one was Florida, so I had it right. Okay, so anyways, use this time, these next 9 business days. I want you to email 10 people. And by the way, here's the beautiful thing about this strategy. You don't even need to be in the office. You can be on vacation and do this.
Yeah.
You have a phone. You don't even need your laptop. Email, go on clinicaltrials.gov, copy and paste the email. Hey, I'm a site. We do these kind of studies. I see your study here. Can I join? Or if you are trying to get into the industry, remember the low-hanging fruit. And this was, second one was New York, see? Yeah, Kevin goes to New York, but the family goes to Florida. I know, Rod. Okay. Yeah, I know. But I forgot what we're saying now. Oh, if you want to get into the industry, okay, low-hanging fruit right now: central nervous system and GI disorders. Pick one, right? What Chris suggests, and very intelligently so actually, find in your neighborhood which sites are doing those studies, because you don't want to learn about schizophrenia and then there's no site near you that you can go intern at. Okay, so do a Google search. Okay, GI or psych. You probably have both in your area, so then pick the one you're actually interested in. Right? Learn about those indications. Learn about what's the common assessments for schizophrenia. What's the common con meds for schizophrenia? What's the common? I mean, there's commonalities in all schizophrenia studies. Now you're gonna sound more educated, Rod. You're amazing, man. Now you're gonna sound more educated when you go to the site and say, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you know, um, hey, I researched you. I saw your
Mm-hmm.
website. I recruit patients in the area for schizophrenia. Okay, what's the minimum PANS score for the study? Just so I know."
Sure.
Now all of a sudden you're like, "Whoa, this guy like did his homework. He knows the
Mhm.
industry."
Well,
Right?
you would assume he has experience.
So you have like an extra opportunity to get FaceTime with this man. And who wouldn't want this? I mean, look at this guy.
You're so
Who wouldn't want FaceTime with Chris Albert?
humorous.
Like, come on, this is Have you ever had someone come in here and ask you to recruit patients?
Not here. Our
Okay.
old facility, yes.
The old one.
Mhm.
Did they come with a PANS criteria? Or
No.
Okay, so
No.
but that would have made it better.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So do that. So do your research on the disease process exactly. So sound educated when you go talk to the sites. Do it now. Every site. I know the PI is probably on vacation. Somebody's there every day this week and next, except for Christmas and New Year. Okay.
Speaking of
They
Christmas,
might be half day.
we gotta go.
We gotta go. So hey, another Christopher, how's it going, man? Seems like there was a lull in November for companies hiring as they assess their 2020 needs. Now I have received 3 contacts while traveling today for an SIV. Outlooks for
Very
2020.
nice.
Look, guys, it's not just me. Look at your colleagues. Outlooks for 2020 looks good. Stock market is a leading indicator.
Mhm.
It's all-time high, right?
Yep.
I barely have any stocks now. I have Amazon, Facebook, and I think that's it, and Bitcoin. So I don't even follow what the market's doing. But this guy follows everything. Okay, so he's telling me he's my news. You are my CNBC.
News source.
You are my Fox News. You are my MSNBC. You are my
I
CNN.
don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but okay.
Whatever. Everybody, we gotta go. Okay, leave comments here. Happy holidays. Go do 9 business days left. Okay, I don't care if you're on vacation or what. If you want to 10x your business prospects next year, start now. 10 contacts a day in these 9 business days left. That's 90 before 2019 is over. You're setting yourself up nicely for 2020. In this, what's going to be a record setting year. At least the first half of the year looks like it. So, everybody, enjoy a little bit of work. The 10 emails takes an hour at the most. And that's if you're researching who you're emailing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Enjoy. Let me know how it goes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you guys later. I love being a CRA is what it says. God bless your heart. Okay? I do too.
You're such a liar, but okay.
No, I do. I enjoy it as well. So, awesomeness, people. Like, even in the comments, you guys don't know each other. Connect with one another right now. And this is how you 10x as well. It doesn't have to be a stranger. Look, people commenting, okay? Lemine, Rod, David, Mona, Anita, Alan, Chris. You guys network, connect with each other, okay? Talk about opportunities. Good?
Yeah, it's great.
Bye, guys.